Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be going over how much I make on YouTube with 8,000 subscribers. Now, there are a million and one different ways to monetize a YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be focusing just on the AdSense revenue, and we're going to be taking a deep dive into my analytics in a moment here so we can see from the very beginning how long it's taken me to actually get to this point on my YouTube channel and the work and process and progress that's actually gone into it. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I have a link below to all of my camera equipment that I personally use. And full disclosure, this is an Amazon affiliate link, so I do receive a commission if you go through and purchase something. Now, taking a look at analytics here, you can see that my YouTube channel has gotten to 8,800 subscribers. We're actually close to almost 9,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's important to keep in mind that subscribers do not necessarily mean everything when it comes to making money with a channel. Subscribers are great for notifications so that you have a base audience that your videos go out to when you upload, but it really doesn't mean much when it comes to actual monetization. The number of subscribers you have does not really equate to how much money you're going to make with your YouTube channel. It really comes down to a lot more on views and how much those views are worth when it comes to the niche that you're in and the type of CPM and ad rates that you're going to get. With my audience on this channel, it's typically more of an older range that is looking to learn about money, e-commerce, finance, any kind of content like that, which means that there are a lot more higher bidders when it comes to the advertisers, so they're willing to pay more money on my channel. And in case you don't already know, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have over 4,000 hours of watch time and at least 1,000 subscribers. So in the last 28 days, my YouTube channel has done $473.51 in revenue, and this is just the AdSense revenue. This does not include any kind of affiliate marketing or other types of ways that this channel produces income. This is just off of the AdSense revenue. So that is just in the last 28 days. If we back it up to July, the month of July, we did $521.59. Now, as you can see, I have not really uploaded all that much in the past. If we take a look at the lifetime of my channel, really the majority of the uploads, which I'll explain this past period here in 2013 in just a moment, but the majority of the uploads on my channel were from the period of the end of 2017 up through about the spring of 2018. And really, to explain this whole thing right here is that basically my channel started getting recommended a whole lot, and I got on this high of getting recommended. Like, it was awesome. But when the YouTube algorithm is no longer in your favor, it almost puts you into depression because you're like, oh, my videos aren't getting as many views anymore. What am I doing wrong? And it's really kind of a toxic situation to be in if you're like seeing that the YouTube algorithm is not pushing your videos as much, or maybe you're just not uploading the topics that people are interested in anymore. It really can come down to a lot of different things. Maybe people just aren't as interested in a particular topic anymore. Maybe it was kind of a trend and then things went away, which, you know, I don't know exactly what that was, but it really kind of demotivated me to even want to continue to upload videos after that period. So as you can see, I uploaded some videos in 2018, at the end of 2018, and in this period here, really that was when I like grew the channel initially to begin with. And then after that, the reason why the content has continued to get views is because they are evergreen videos that continue to provide value to people over time. And sure, maybe software changes here and there, but in general, the content is still very useful and still very applicable to people. That is really the period there is still from people just searching up the topics, even when I wasn't uploading. So you could technically say this is quote unquote passive income. In a way it is, but I still don't exactly love that term because there's a lot of work up front that went in. As you could see, I uploaded almost every other day in this period here from the end of 2017 up to 2018, and then I uploaded a few more videos like late 2018. But, you know, that whole period I was uploading like insane amounts of videos. Like, it felt like every other day. It was consistent uploading, which realistically is what I'm working to do now. I want to be more consistent with things at least once a week, right? And that is really the biggest thing to growing your channel in the first place, is just uploading consistently, uploading a lot of content, and making sure you know, you could do some news type videos that might last for a little bit off of a recommendation and off of blowing up, but the evergreen content is really what lasts in the long term on YouTube. And that's what I've seen personally with my channel. As you could see, the total estimated revenue over the lifetime of the channel right there. And it's nice, you know, it's great. And I want to start uploading again just because I kind of miss the creative elements of uploading on YouTube. But it is kind of rough when like you went through this huge period and then things just tapered off. If I had stayed consistent, who knows where I could be now, but you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It is what it is. Now, to explain this period back in 2013, it was actually when I used to upload gaming videos on this channel, believe it or not. And you will see that's the reason this channel has gotten almost 1 million total views so far, which is kind of cool, almost to 1 million views in total. And a large percentage of that is from this Razer Deathstalker gaming keyboard review that did 120,000 views. Now, the problem with gaming is that the content becomes out of date quite quickly. It's definitely something that I've noticed in the gaming or tech space, and that's personally, I just lost interest in it over time, but that's really what I was uploading back from like 2009. Some of these videos back here I actually privatized and deleted off the channel. But back here was when I was uploading like gaming news, which is cool and all, but that type of content, at least back then to advertisers, it was totally different. It's totally different landscape on YouTube back in like 2013, 2014. Like advertisers just didn't even know that YouTube was really a thing to what it is now at this point. Completely different landscape. Back then you had to get partnered with an MCN or a multi-channel network. And nowadays you could just get right into the YouTube partner program. You don't have to deal with any external company, because back then I was signed with a company, I think it was RPM. They were actually owned by Disney, which is really funny because I got like 1 or 2 paychecks from them that was for like $50 from this period back then, and it was a 70-30 split. So I kept 70% of the revenue, they kept 30, and that's already after Google takes their half out of your revenue as well. Just if you're aware, Google takes, I believe, I'm not sure the exact split. I think it's like roughly half. It might be a 60-40, something like that, but they were taking 30% on top of that, which, you know, they didn't really serve a ton of value. There are still MCNs nowadays that are actually good and worthwhile using, but personally, I would just stick with the YouTube Partner Program because they've done such a great job at getting that to like where it's so accessible for everyone, at least once you get to the 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. After you hit that, you're good to go. But back then, yeah, that's the thing with tech content, is it does get out of date really quick. Maybe a game updates or something like that, and then the content is no longer useful. So that's something to consider, and why a lot of my content now is still continuing to serve a purpose, because the content just doesn't get out of date as quickly. Because it's more evergreen than tech, which, you know, tech gets old. So now if we go all the way back to October of 2017, when I first started uploading these type of videos that are on my channel now, you can see that I just started out getting a couple of views, almost no views a day. And then over time, it slowly started to scale up as the videos ranked in search, as well as getting suggested more up through the beginning of 2018 and onward from there up until now. And I've really maintained about the same amount of views from that period there up to here. And, you know, I uploaded a lot of videos, and the initial inspiration for uploading those videos was channels like Jeremy from Financial Education, somebody like Graham Stephan, and even Meet Kevin had first started. I believe he started around that same period as I did. And you can see how crazy that man is to blow up his channel to where he is now with how much he's uploaded. But he really started, I remember subscribing to Meet Kevin at like 4,000 subscribers, which is insane to believe. And back then, I think Graham Stephan had under 20,000. He was one of the bigger ones at that point. I think Financial Education had maybe 35, maybe 50,000 or something like that. It's crazy to see the evolution of the finance space and just online business in general on YouTube, where it was just a few years ago when I first kind of got started, and then after I haven't uploaded for like a couple years and seeing where things are now. It's kind of crazy to imagine. And then if we take a look at the estimated revenue over that time period, you can see that it started out with just a few pennies a day. Not, wow, that day in November wasn't even a whole penny. It was 0.001. Just kind of crazy. And then slowly over time, it started to ramp up to a couple dollars a day, maybe $10 a day. And then over time, that ramped up to about $20 a day, even peaking at about $30 a day over time. And then it kind of tapered off once the views started to go down from not getting suggested. And then over time, as my videos have still continued to add value and serve a purpose and rank in search, as you could see, the revenue's been pretty consistent over time just because it's evergreen content, and it's actually been increasing in the last few months, maybe because of current events, more people are watching YouTube videos, but also ad revenue has been increased from YouTube because they've started to allow you to run mid-roll ads on shorter videos, and basically monetization has just improved in general for creators from YouTube side. So really, no matter what type of channel you had, even if your views were consistent, you'd probably be making more money now on YouTube than maybe a couple years ago, because they've made it easier for creators to actually monetize their content. And at the end of the day, the more energy that you put into something, the more that you get out of it. And that's why I wanted to start uploading videos again on YouTube. And over the past 2 years, I've been working on other business ventures, but at this point, I feel like I want to create more YouTube content and see where things go. If you have any content suggestions, leave that down in the comment section below. And I appreciate any of you subscribers who have hung on for the long haul over the past few years, or even maybe if there's a couple of you from back when I used to upload gaming videos. I've changed the channel name a few times, so you might not even know that that's what this channel is now, is my actual name and who I am. So it's kind of crazy to think that it's been like almost 10 years, I think, since I started my YouTube channel way back in the day in like 2009. But that was like, I uploaded Halo content and gaming content and stuff like that. And now it's more of the, personal finance, e-commerce, and online business. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, maybe this video inspired you to see my journey over the past like 10 years from gaming content to now personal finance and business content that I upload now. It's been kind of a crazy journey, and I want to continue to upload. So maybe this video inspires you in some way. I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. But with that said, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.